Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming a video about limited edition palettes that I had wished I had bought, and I'm actually going to show you guys some of the limited edition palettes that I have that I wished you guys could purchase because they are amazing. And I'm also going to talk about some that are like meh, you know, I didn't really need them, but they were limited edition, so if you're interested, just keep watching. Okay, so the first one I'm going to talk about is this guy. Everyone knows what this is. This is a Jaclyn Hill Becca collaboration palette. This is the face palette. I didn't buy the eye palette because honestly, I've tried one of the Becca eyeshadow palettes and I didn't think it was that great. This one I just had to have because I am such a Jaclyn Hill fan, and of course we all know and love Champagne Pop, and then she added Prosecco Pop as well. This is that one. And then these blushes are beautiful. There's Pamplemousse, Amaretto, and Rosé Spritz, and honestly these Becca blushes are amazing. And honestly, I don't give this enough love, but I'm so happy to have it in my collection. The packaging is out of this world. There isn't a more beautiful palette than this one, honestly, on the market. It's so luxe feeling, and the packaging, and she just did a beautiful job with this palette. So I'm really glad I have it, and I'm so sorry for all the people that didn't get to experience this. Definitely maybe get your hands on the Christy Teigen one. Of course, it's not Jaclyn Hill, but it still looks like it's going to be a beautiful palette, and this is one I am so glad I got to pick out. Or pick up, I should say. Another palette that I have that I know a lot of people wish they had gotten their hands on is this guy. This is the Kathleen Flight X Morphy palette, and I picked this up on a whim, and again, this is one that does not get enough love from me because it's not really one of my favorite palettes. Every once in a while I will use it, but it definitely could be used more. But I love Kathleen Flight, so I'm super happy to have this. And I know a lot of people wish Morphy would bring this back, so maybe they will, who knows. Limited edition isn't really limited edition anymore. Another limited edition palette that people are wishing would come back are these guys by Morphy. This is the 25A and the 25B. I got really lucky and picked these up the second time they relaunched them, so I do have them. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of thoughts on these because I haven't really played with them yet. They're just kind of sitting around. You know how it happens when you are a YouTuber, you just collect stuff and then you forget to review them. So I will eventually get around to a review and demo on these, but I know a lot of people wish they'd gotten their hands on these, and I'm so happy that I have both of them. Another palette that I wish they would bring back is the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. This came out holiday 2016 and it is huge. This is a giant palette, definitely worth the hype and the money. It's so nice because they put her what was this formula called? The ones that are in the singles, I can't remember. So they're very, very pigmented. Also, Kat Von D makes really nice mattes. I love that she put like a bunch of neutrals and a bunch of pop of colors. So you really have the best of everything right here. Now, one of Kat Von D's palettes that I really wish I had picked up that I didn't was from holiday 2015 when she did the Mi Vida Loca palette. I regret not buying that so much. That is like the one palette that if it came back, I would hop on because it was a super colorful palette. I don't know if you guys remember it. If you're a makeup junkie like me, you probably remember it, but this is what it looked like, and now they're selling on eBay for like $210, which is insane. But it was this crazy huge palette that was like all the colors of the rainbow. Super pretty from Kat Von D, and I just regret not buying it. I remember seeing it on the Sephora website and I'm like, why didn't I buy it? Like, what was I thinking? So this is kind of what it looks like. And if you have that palette, I'm so jealous. It was a really nice palette. The next palette I wish you could get your hands on is this one. Honestly, Manemu and Makeup Geek, this palette is so amazing. It's one of my favorite palettes in my collection. I actually wore this on my wedding day. It's just the perfect mix of neutrals. There's a fun pop of color right here in this shade, which is called Insomnia. I just love these. These are like my everyday colors. If I was a palette, I would be this one. And I know I don't think everyone wishes they had this, but if they knew how amazing this was, I feel like they would want it. So if this ever comes back, pick this up. This is a Manemu X Makeup Geek palette, and it's awesome. Another palette that I know everyone wishes they could get their hands on is this one. This is the Lorac Pro palette. This is the first one that ever came out. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the Lorac shadow formula I used to be, but since I've like moved on from these palettes, but I know everyone loved this and it was super limited edition. I think I remember this came out either on their website or on Amazon or something, like super random. It was like really like on the first full moon of January in, I don't know, it came out in like 2014 or something like that, and this was the first ever Lorac Mega Pro palette. So I was like ready and waiting to go, and I did get my hands on it. But I know a lot of people wish they could get this palette, and so I'm going to hold on to it, but I know a lot of people would get this if it came back. Now, I'm down to my last two palettes. So the next one is this guy, and this is coming back. I don't know exactly when it is, but this is the Colored Rain Queen of Hearts palette. Now, you would have seen everyone and their mama talking about this palette, and I know, guys, sometimes when bigger YouTubers hype up palettes, it's really hard to figure out if they're lying or telling the truth, but this one is honestly worth the hype. It's worth every penny that you pay for this, and I'm so glad Colored Rain is bringing this back, because this is honestly like my perfect palette. It has a great mix of neutrals. I love these two berry shades. I can just do so many looks with this, and it's a great everyday palette for me. I love the packaging. It's gold and then it's sleek on the front. It's kind of like the NARS packaging. It has that rubbery feeling, but this is an amazing palette, and I'm so glad they're bringing this back, so definitely check it out when it does. Okay, and then the last palette is this guy. This was limited edition from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the Master palette by Mario. Now, if you don't know who Mario is, he is Kim Kardashian's makeup artist, and I was actually lucky enough to go to his master class last year, I think in August. I actually have a video. I can link that down below for you guys, but it was a great experience, and he definitely knows what he's doing. So it was really fun to go to his master class, and as soon as I found out the master palette was coming out, you know, I was on it like a hawk. I was like waiting for this palette, so I'm so glad I got it, and I feel really bad for anyone that didn't get their hands on it, because it's the perfect neutral palette. If you love warm browns and if you just want to blend all day, this is the palette for you guys. Okay guys, that is it for my video on palettes I wish would come back in stock. I am so happy to have all of these palettes. Even though I don't use them all the time, it's really nice to have them in my collection. They all mean something to me. Let me know if I missed any palettes down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye!